Pass. Before the road appeared, thousands of Hmong people were behind the mountains. They only knew how to cross the Ma Pi Leng by climbing across the high.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me.
If you have watched my channel with the trip to discover the most majestic passes in Giang in part 1, you must have had your own experience, right? But surely there is still something missing for those excellent drivers. I have part 2 here with more interesting thing to show you. After conquering the 9-round slope without many obstacles, then I would like to congratulate you first because of how brave you truly are. Next is an extremely famous pass, both with majestic scenery and stories about the progress of making the road, full of hardship and tragedy, which make the experience on this road even more special. It is called the Ma Pi Leng Pass. Before the road appeared, thousands of Hmong people were behind the mountains. They only knew how to cross the Ma Pi Leng by climbing across the high mountain. This is the pass connecting Dong Van and Mel Vac with an altitude about 1600 meters. If you have been on the pass once, you will clearly see the danger of it. With one side is mountain wall that is as high as a tower. One side is deep cliffs straight down to the abyss. This is a legendary road because the progress of making a road is a heroic stories of thousands of workers. In second place is Muang Pass, one of the greatest challenge in Giang. The road here is very small and dangerous, making some people feel terrified when trying to drive here. This pass is harder compared to the other one like Ma Pi Leng Pass or 9-round slope because this road is only for the local people. About 3 years ago, in 2018, the road was much smaller due to the travel demands of tourists increased dramatically, but the government has to invest to expand the road to ensure safety for travelers. From above, you can see the Happiness Road below. Also, both Ma Pi Leng Pass and Muang River in the distance. Ma Pi Leng crosses the mountain, but the Muang Pass is like a rope hanging on top of a mountain tree. On a sunny day, you can clearly see the Chinese border gate right behind the mountainside. If you're a bad driver, I would advise you not to drive on this road, but instead I would advise you to walk to experience this road or hire a driver to drive you here. Many people come here not because of the beautiful scenery, but simply to see the life of the minorities people. And topping the list of the 4 great peaks of Giang according to my ranking, way beyond Ma Pi Leng, way beyond Muang Pass, that is Talang Pass. This is a road for motorbike if you want to drive yourself down to Muang River boat station. Of course, your driving skill is not well, then you cannot take this road. It's okay if you just sit here and watch my video, or if you want to see the scenery here, then you should rent a motorbike driver if you're not confident in your ability. But don't worry, many people have left their bike on top of the hill just to hire someone to drive them down. This path is very small and extremely slippery. On top of the pass, you can clearly see the sharp turns in the mountain. Beneath your feet, you can both see the terrace field and the buckwheat flower. In conclusion, I would not advise you driving here. Just hire a driver for your own safety.